began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go to Barkley again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good. For the Eagles, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who is hurt on the play. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today, boys.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these two play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on third down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out to begin the game.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
At the 19-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Well run. First give to Zach Chevrolet. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
13 more yards. That's another Giants first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Eagles are on it, so down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level. They were game, but certainly turned some of the momentum.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Looking now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Break the huddle. It's second down now.
Second and 5.
They give up the guts of Bigsby. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down. A gain of 7.
First down from the 41. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
For Eagles, first down. A gain of 13.
Go play action on first down. Finds his fullback. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They run it again with Bigsby. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. New York to the line. 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Now throw to start the drive. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing from the gun.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Giants, 1st down.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on a quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. Another one to Addison. And he's tackled for a short gain.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Going with Bigsby here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. Slot man in motion left. 1st down, play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Running back motions right.
10 yards to
Got a throw, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Working on 1st down. It's a downfield working the left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
at the 41-yard line.
Rolling now off the play action. That's caught. He found some space. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And throw it here on 1st. Complete out to the right. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Jump off caught by his back. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another Giants.
Looking inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Heads out on the bootleg. Escapes the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here's Charbonnet. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Bigsby with the return. He dodged the tackle. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Takes the 2nd down snap. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Don't go against the grain and taking off the damn hands.
is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up at the 11th after that play. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants take over now late in this first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing it again here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
On the throwaway. Sidney Brown on the coverage.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Didn't lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Yeah, I Alex, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Connects with him down the sideline. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll go play action on first down. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Still sticking with the passing game. That's Charbonnet underneath. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Running right is Bigsby. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Moving the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Drop flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw here. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw now. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Giants about to get to work on offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Maybe he gets blocked and the ball is out. And the Eagles have it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They've got a man in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. So that's going to bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 8.
Option play. Here's a gift to Charbonnet. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Handoff here for Bigsby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. 1st down, play action. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He's got it on the bootleg.
45-yard line.
Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another carry for Charbonnet. Escapes the defender. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. He works it down to the 37. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 37.
Pass play now. That one's complete over the middle. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 5.
On third down, they're going with Charbonnet. Fights his way through a tackle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the fourth. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call it could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Bigsby with the return. Shoves him off. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Carry here for Bigsby. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Throwing now off the play action. He'll dump this one over to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Complete over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Eagles.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. All set now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Back right to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Eagles' 6-yard line.
They're throwing it. He's got it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Move out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Going power with a big tight end. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Desperation time here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's a design run. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive. Is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Bigsby with the return. Jukes away from one. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Throwing off the play fake. Johnson gets hit and he loses the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Punt team unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Giants ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Got on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Third and long for him here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on second. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To throw here on 1st down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing from the gun.
At the 18-yard line.
All the way left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles trail by just 1. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Gain of 3 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Setting up to pass. Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout.
But it's third down.
To throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He finds Pickens left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Looking to throw it. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. They kick the running back in motion. He'll look to throw it. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. The Giants using their first timeout. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This 42 yards from the right half. That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute. Stonehouse now to kick this one away.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 5 brings up
Second down pass play coming. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think